This week on 90 Day Fiancé, Sims 4 edition. Ishir is thinking about breaking up with Marina. And the reason Marina is scared again is because, oh my gosh, I think this SBI agent is following me. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. So, if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are here with Marina and Ishir. They have been getting along very well. They have been hanging out for a few days. However, Marina is still terrified. She cannot shake the fear from when they came home from that date. Marina was able to get herself out of the bed shaking by the time Ishir came in from talking. Just asking these people to go away. Just leave. Thank you. Bye. Marina is still freaking out. She is terrified. And that has been 2 days ago. And Ishir keeps asking her what's wrong. She keeps telling him that she can't really explain it. And because of this, you will not believe the twist. Ishir is thinking about breaking up with Marina. I am not going to tell him to do that. However, he also wants to ask her out on an official date again. And I feel like what is happening is Ishir is thinking, I'll ask her out on an official date. Maybe she will calm down. If not, we may have to break up because she's not telling him what's wrong. She can't tell him. Now, one thing Marina did do was ask him who the guy was that came over. Let's pause here and send them back to the house. Ishir and Marina got back to his house, and one Esteban is here. He was already at Ishir's house. Now, this is his workplace rival, if you are just tuning in. This is crazy because their interactions are still very much in the red, but one has been coming over repeatedly. Marina did casually, not so casually because she has been panicking for 2 days now. 2 or 3 days. She asked who he was. Ishir is not free to talk about his work. He said that one is his neighbor. Now, this is not true because one is from the Sulani SBI branch. But when he showed up, he was still in one of the SBI uniforms that's pretty common knowledge as being a uniform. Because of that, Marina instantly knew. And Ishir could not say they worked together because honestly, one blew the cover. He blew his own cover. It just freaked Marina out. So when they just came back, Marina saw him and instantly she was done. She was like, no. Anyway, Ishir is talking to one. He's trying to tell him not to just pop up at his home. And for some reason, one is feeling flirty. So I hope he knows that Ishir is not trying to do anything like that. And maybe this explains their workplace rivalry because he could either try to block one or he can try to befriend him. So right now, Ishir is being friendly, but he does not know if he's really trying to befriend him or not. But at the very least, he's trying to get his guard down so that he can get one out of the way so he can be promoted again. In the meantime, Ishir is going to browse intelligence. One, go home with that. Go home with that. It looks like he's turning Ishir's TV on. I don't know. Ishir goes to work at 10, so maybe we can get rid of one by that point. Ishir is at a crossroads. He has decided he needs to ask Marina out. He would almost be ready to label her as a hysterical woman. Oh, goodness gracious, it's so cringe. He had talked to her for 9 months before, and it can be different online, but he's just never gotten that from her. What he's decided to do is when he gets off work, he is going to actually ask her on a vacation. He was ready to think about proposing. I mean, he wasn't going to do it in this visit, but he was thinking about it because Ishir is older than Marina and he's ready to settle down. We'll pause here while Ishir goes to work. I'm going to have Ishir try to sabotage his work rival. One has gotten this call while he's at work, and this is really a tipster calling into the SBI phone line. There's a secret alien invasion happening now. If you're not careful, they'll find you. Who is this? Ishir is home, and he wants to become enemies with Juan Esteban. Now, the interesting thing is, right before I started recording, he had a personality trait discovery, and he discovered that he is cheerful. So Ishir is sitting down to eat, and what I want to do is read you some of the outrageous things that happened while he was at work. And this is probably why he wants to be one's enemy. He's also texting Marina right now and telling her, babe, I'm going to call you in the morning. I've got a surprise. Ishir hid some tools from one Esteban's bench to make his progress harder. This did make Esteban have to stay longer at work. Ishir had been working hard to do drafts for work for some of his reports, and Juan put his coffee on top of the paper and left stains on it. Because of that, Ishir decided that he was going to give Juan back. So later, Ishir snuck over to Juan's desk and unplugged Juan's mouse. So it's going to take him a while to figure out why it's not working. Lastly, Ishir carved Juan's phone number into the bathroom stall, and he put a message that said, "Please send Freezer Bunny." So they were petty all day, back and forth, back and forth. We're back with Ishir. It is Love Day, and he has a surprise for Marina, and he is just going to finish this acai bowl and clean up. He is going to give her a call, and it's going to be a video call because he wants to see her face for this surprise. Hey Marina, could you go on a vacation with me just for 2 days? And Marina saying, a vacation? To where? It's a surprise. Just pack your bag. Well, you left your bag here because you left in such a rush. On the dresser. There. Just pack your bag, girl, and let's go. And Marina's like, okay, I don't really like surprises, but I'll go. Well, Ishir is almost ready to go. He is going to take Marina her suitcase. They're going to go on vacation. Ishir and Marina have arrived at the vacation rental, and they are supposed to be going to cook together. If you can see, let's zoom in on Marina. She actually came out to sunbathe because on one hand, she is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy he brought me here. But then on the other side of her is highly uncomfortable because she's already been letting her mermaid slip and slide, and she knows she's going to get caught here. They are going to cook together, but I want to show you real quick this house. This is a vacation rental, and it is beautiful. There's this outdoor section with the bar and seating area. You've got loungers everywhere. It's built on stilts out into the water. It is just lovely. I got it from the gallery, and it was built by Annikas, Aannikas. Thanks for the beautiful vacation rental. Marina has decided she's still scared, but she is going to shake these feelings. Marina is standing here talking to Ishir. Now, this vacation rental was 832 simoleons a day. And the crazy thing is, as a SBI government agent, Ishir makes a good living, but not enough to splurge like this. But he's decided that maybe Marina has had something in her past where she needs to trust, and he's thinking going this extra mile will just show her that his feelings are deeper than she thinks. Ishir feels that maybe Marina doesn't know how much he cares about her. He is just going to prepare for a romantic night. So he is just going to call a few people he met on the island and get some things set up. In the meantime, Marina is trying so hard, y'all, but she is so scared because she's like, oh my gosh, he is definitely going to find out I am a mermaid. He is going to find out. Ishir's on the phone, so he doesn't notice this right now. They are talking, and Marina's telling Ishir that it's beautiful here, and they're going on a date. Marina and Ishir are here. They're going to the bar for their date. They're just going to take some pictures because this is their first trip together. And if you look really closely, you'll see that Marina's eyes are a little purplish. Ishir thinks they're beautiful, but he's never seen them in the Sulani light of day. And they are different here. Ishir is wanting to woohoo with Marina. They have not taken that step yet. That is going to be interesting to see if that happens. Ishir and Marina are coming over. He's going to order a drink from her. She's feeling nervous again. So this is going to be pretty standard for her. Ishir is liking the island music. Marina loves it. The reason she is afraid now is because they had human allies. Now in Sulani, Tartosa, and Tamarine, the humans knew that the occult, specifically the mermaids, existed. They would come to land sometimes. They would happily receive them. Marina is really worried that somebody might give her away, but at the same time, she's trying to be calm and happy, as you can see now, because she knows that the people here won't do that. What she's decided to do is just introduce herself as if she doesn't know the bartender. She absolutely knows Fatu. He's gonna play along, and she can see that, so everything's all good. Oh my gosh, Juan is here. This is even more treacherous because she's scared again. And the reason Marina is scared again is because, oh my gosh, I think this SBI agent is following me. She's texting her friend like, oh my gosh, girl, everywhere I go, this guy is here. Ishir is gonna speak. He's just gonna ask one, how's he been? As the workplace rivalry is still very much going, Marina's just gonna act like she doesn't really see him, but he's behind the bar and he's looking like, I want to get a better look at this lady. Though Marina thinks the SBI agent is looking at her because he's suspicious, he's looking at her because he's been a little haterish. He's like, I know Ishir didn't pull this fine woman. One's supposed to be married, have somebody, all of those things. Ishir is going to talk up Marina to one because she's starting to connect that she gets nervous around one. Now, Ishir does not like one too much. He thinks maybe it's just a bad energy that one gives off that makes Marina seem so off-put by him. Shout out to GX Summer for reminding me that the talk of other sim interaction is there, but also I did not know that it introduced the other sim to you. So thanks, girl. They are just hanging out at the bar. Marina's gonna suggest them building sand sculptures, but right now she is chatting one up and she wants to get to know him. And the reason is she's trying to see if he's following me, I need to keep my enemy close. But if he's not, I'm still looking for my little brother. While Ishir is occupied, Marina is coming out to dig up one of the treasures she's buried because she has been really low on funds. She feels like this can only help her, and one had left but he's come back and there was a sim watching her, so she's gonna stop that now because she doesn't know who is watching, who is not. Now Ishir is going to see if he could go to the restroom. Marina is in here now actually. While he's got her out here, he's gonna just sweep her up behind the bathroom and they're gonna do some kissing because he's still wanting to see what the woohoo's about. She's been pretty calm as far as he can tell. Marina is feeling very attracted to Ishir, but they both been drinking and she's been a little flirty and she's just deciding to kind of let herself go. And even Ishir is looking into her eyes now and he's like, they look like a beautiful brown. They don't look so much purple anymore. But again, it's that Sulani sunlight. They are just kind of playing in the sand. Marina is just talking to him and flirting, but asking like, why does this guy, like, is he following us? Ashir's saying, to be honest, I don't know. Marina's feeling great from making out. Her and Ishir are gonna head over here. She's leading the way. Ishir does wonder, like, how does she know that this place is hidden back here? Ashir's telling her, girl, get over here. Let's do a little slow dance. They are going to go ahead and get their dance on. The slow dance interaction always makes me think of one of my favorite songs by the Manhattans, a oldie but goodie, a Motown classic. We never danced to a love song. They have their own little song playing in their head and it is beautiful. Marina is forgetting her troubles for a little while, even though this place makes her think about her family. It makes her think about her brother, her parents, but in this moment she's just in Ishir's arms. She's been playing a little hard to get, and if Ishir is honest, he likes it. He scooped her up. She's dodging out of his reach for a kiss, but she's definitely giving in, and they are going to get ready to head back to the vacation rental. Ishir and Marina have bought this party home. They are flirty, and Ishir is proper, but in Sulani he feels like a different person. With Marina he feels like a new person. He has become a cheerful sim. He has just become really forward, while they had decided to just take things slowly. Ishir has just been caught in the moment. Marina is a willing participant. She really feels like she is falling in love with him, but Marina is thinking that they could make a move, and Ishir is definitely letting her know that he's ready. They are going to woohoo, and this is where we will leave the episode. Will Marina be able to hide her mermaid ways throughout this vacation? Will one Esteban continue to follow them around? Stay tuned for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, remember to keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.